Boys, how are you?
Great.
Arizona Super Bowl week in Scottsdale. How does this Scottsdale Super Bowl compare to some of the other ones you guys have been to?
I mean, compared to the last Scottsdale Super Bowl, it's way, way, way better. I think Hank will also agree that, like, being here, it's so awesome seeing two really great teams playing. Like, the city of Scottsdale and Glendale especially deserves to have two excellent teams playing.
It's a good Super Bowl. Obviously, it's two games where it's like we care about these teams. The teams are pretty good. Obviously, they're not a Boston team, but it's going to be on paper, it's a respected good game. But you guys have been to a few Super Bowls.
Yeah.
What's been the best Super Bowl city? What's been the worst Super Bowl city?
Best Super Bowl city, I would say
Scottsdale.
Minnesota.
No.
Minneapolis, yeah, it was great. So it separated the men from the boys. Real football weather, you know?
Yeah.
Go out sleeveless, -4 degrees. Have your nose hairs freeze when you walk outside. That's real football shit.
So that was the best.
That was the best. The worst, I would say probably Scottsdale or Glendale 2015.
Why is that?
Just didn't have the marquee matchup. So I'm looking forward to this week. You know, you got Patrick Mahomes, maybe the greatest Super Bowl quarterback of all time. Potentially be the best quarterback, the best football player to ever play the game. What else could you ask for?
I hear you. What do you think about his brother? Are you a fan of his brother's content or what?
I'm a big fan of Jackson Mahomes.
Why?
I'm a big fan. Well, I think that he's just got good moves.
Interesting.
You can't coach that. Like they had pulled guys out for specialized quarterback camps from the time they're 8 years old, 9 years old. But as far as TikTok dances go, like you got to learn that stuff on your own. I respect that.
So what about his Patrick Mahomes' wife? You know, she takes a lot of criticism as well. Do you think it's fair, or is it like she should just people should be a little more chill on her, or is she just the ultimate?
I'm gonna let Hank speak on Patrick Mahomes' wife.
She's passionate. You know, that's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I love it. Barstool right now is going through a lot of changes with the new ownership. Are you guys potentially going to be moving? You're moving to Chicago.
Yeah, no,
you both are moving.
Yeah,
both moving to Chicago.
We sold out big time. It's actually a temporary stop. We're probably going to be in LA in like a year and a half tops, and then we're just going to do nothing but bad content, and everyone's going to hate it. So I'm really looking forward to selling out.
Are you actually excited to move to Chicago? I mean, you are.
I can't wait.
Why?
Cannot wait. Going to be a bigger office, more of like a fantasy factory. We'll have a lot more room to operate and do fun stuff.
And how does that change the New York office? Like, how does that is it going to make things a little bit different in New York? Like, how is this going to change the company for you guys?
Probably the biggest change is going to be Frank the Tank being in charge of everything and being the new CEO.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting, but I think he's got it in him.
Will you guys be coming to New York often, do you think so? Or no, you're going to be pretty much stuck in Chicago?
Yeah, we'll be going back and forth a decent amount. Interviews, events, things of that nature.
I love it. One last thing. Who's your dream guest on Part of My Take? Is there one guest you haven't had yet? Like, who's the one? You guys had some great guests.
I think I could speak for both of us. Bill Belichick or Tom Brady we'd probably end the podcast after one of those two.
I think Giselle.
Giselle.
Yeah, she'd be great. I just appreciate everything that she does, like in her professional career. I think she's been fantastic. Either Giselle or Miley Cyrus, probably.
That'd be cool. Is there one person that came on the podcast where you're appreciative that they came on, but maybe they under-delivered a little bit? Like, you thought it was going to be, I've met a lot of cool people. Is one person that you thought, like, I thought it was going to go a different route? Or
Probably Ryan Russillo. Yeah, Ryan Russillo.
Okay.
Like, we've had some great guests on the podcast, like Dak Prescott, Dan Marino, superstars that deliver at the top of their game. Ryan was a little bit underwhelming.
I love it. All right, buddy, man. I'm a huge fan. Congrats on the success.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you guys doing it. Crushing it.
Appreciate it.